Austin, what were you talking actually in that game between Nigeria and Cameroon?
I think I saw a Super Eagles team that was saying to themselves, we've disappointed Nigerians. Let's move forward after the Vincent Yama issue. I also saw a careful team that needed to impress the coach because, of course, after that disappointing loss to Congo, the coach probably would have said some things to them. But again, Cecilia, I saw the fact that they needed to stamp their authority in Africa because they're playing Cameroon and they needed to impress. Big ups to every department. At the time, if Ambrose is communicated with Kali Keme, he went on to say, I'm sorry with a goal. You know, that's what it is with football, you know.
Quick recovery. Recovery rate was fantastic.
Thank you so much. You see, so he said, I made this mistake. Let me go and teach these strikers how to jump. And then if Ambrose jumped up and got that goal. And then I told you about Moses Simon. I can't stop talking about Moses Simon. The first day I watched him play, you know, I think it was when he was in Nat Boys or so. He's such an intelligent player in the sense that he does what your Thierry Henry does. He can take the ball from the wings and come to the center and get creative with it, which is what he did with that goal. Because by the time he's coming this way, the goalkeeper is going that way and he's finishing this way. That's just apt right there. So I like what I saw with the Super Eagles. As I said before, let's just consolidate.
That's the key word for me. Let's just consolidate, and it can only get better.
What will you take from that game?
Well, I would take the fact that, well, the Super Eagles have arrived. Let me just put it out. We have arrived. So
that's a typical Nigerian football fan.
Exactly. We
now
have arrived. We can only, we can only move from here and start getting all the results that we deserve to get. So big ups to the guys.
Yeah, big ups to the guys, of course. Just please, just keep doing this. Keep giving us good results. Of course, we have something to talk about, not behind the scene, not the politics. We don't want to hear what Olise said or what Vincent Yama said, if he's coming back to the national team or not. Just give us good results, and all of us will definitely be happy. We'll forget about whatever is going on. NFF, please try and solve all the problems and let everyone be happy. One team, one unity, one Nigeria. That's what everyone will be happy with.
That's what it is. And then moving on with the show now, over the weekend, Cecilia actually started this and I ended it, the Intercollegate Basketball Championship put together by Olumide Oyedeji. I liked what the MBBF president said when I spoke to him. He said, this will spur...
I'm happy that I really attended the event because I've been looking for it.
He said this event will spur other stars to come and do what Olumide Oyedeji is doing.
Exactly.
It's worthy of mention that Olumide Oyedeji is the captain of the Tigers and he's not getting tired. Even though he's close to retirement, he's already doing this, getting tertiary institutions to come together. We keep saying, let's go to the schools, let's go to the schools. But no one is ready to lead the campaign. He didn't wait for state government. He didn't wait for the sports councils. He didn't wait for the local government.
He just did it.
Just said, I can do this thing. Yes, it's just 8 teams, but he has given these guys an opportunity to play football. Basketball, rather.
You know, something I love about it was, I told you what the players were actually saying. The fact that, hey, I'm from College of Education, and I'm having that opportunity to play with a university student. That's something they don't get. Apart from doing it during friendlies and all that. For him to have been able to pick 2 colleges of education, 2 from polytechnics, 2 from universities, 2 from states and all that, putting all of them together, 8 in all, and allow them to feature in a championship like this. At the end of the day, you get a winner. I mean, Footmina, I told you about this team and all that. They were fantastic.
Brilliant.
And all that brilliant team.
The captain is just as tall as you are, but he can play. Oh my goodness.
I should have played. I mean, secondary school, they didn't have to play basketball.
Look at you. You were saying you weren't tall.
It was volleyball. They said I can't play basketball. Volleyball, I just managed to play volleyball because they won't not just giving the ball on the court. So I had to go look for a team that had like my height there and all that. So it was really interesting.
Murid Salah Abdullah is a fantastic basketballer.
I was like, it's not about height anyway. Just be good, and of course you get the basket. Really fantastic. I'm really happy that they were able to do it. But I'm surprised that ABU Zaire didn't get to the final. Unilag, of course,
that's what it is.
Finals. And when you're talking about basketball, these are the 2 universities you mentioned because they're university students. Luga games usually they get to dominate. But this one, having to play with colleges of education and polytechnics.
Footmina from Niger State and a Niger State College of Education. So it means the North, they're still doing what should be done to dominate basketball in this country.
DSTV League basketball, 2 Northern States League.
There you go. There you go. And they're still, and at this level, they're doing well. So that's what it is. Footmina ending up as champions of the Olumide Oyedeji Intercollegiate Basketball Championship. 84-79, they defeated Niger State College of Education. It was another avenue for the guys to express themselves. They liked it. We spoke to some of them. They were excited, full of praise for the organizers. And Ayotunde, we need to do more.
We need to do more, certainly. We need
so
to do more.
Maybe the next step would definitely be that for secondary school. All secondary schools.
Secondary school, and you know, let's just have more people, you know, internationals or ex-internationals, whatever you want to call them. Let us keep coming back, you know, and doing things like this, you know, complementing efforts of people like Olumide Oyedeji. So it's going to get better.
And having more courts across Nigeria will definitely help. Each neighborhood, estates that you have a very beautiful, large estate, but you don't even have a single court, no field, nothing. I mean, if you have something like that, people can just go there and just practice, especially if this is what you want. If you don't have it in school, in your neighborhood, you can definitely just have time to practice and do that. I hope Lagos State will just take note of that and just have some around corners, you know.
That's what it is. Maybe Cecilia can lead that campaign. Olumide started with the schools. Cecilia will start with community basketball. Okay, that's what it is. Let's go on this break. Listen to Olumide Oyedeji and then some of the players and coaches that just concluded Intercollegate Championship. Particularly that captain from Footmina. I keep talking about him. Such a talent. We should watch him. Muritala Abdullahi. Olumide Oyedeji has also been talking to some clubs that this guy needs to play basketball. Let's listen to them and I'll come back. The show will continue. Stay with us.
It's a great feeling to finally see the end of this tournament, of this championship. I mean, it's a great feeling, but it's a work in progress. We just have to have sponsorship and we have to have motivation. I mean, don't get discouraged, don't get, stay motivated, and I'm sure everything is going to continue. Probably just a surprise that you see all this thing coming up. You see different players from different part of the country. I was so surprised that AB is on the finals and Unilag is on the finals. I mean, it's just something I was surprised, but was great. And there have been other schools are really picking up.
It means a lot to us. We'll be coming as a runner-up all this while for the past 5 years. We put more effort, and I feel bad that some of my teammates that fought for the first 5 years are not here with me to witness this. I'm the senior of the I'm the senior teammate of this championship, and I feel great to have this. We all feel great. We feel very happy to win this championship. I want them to see what this guy have done here. He has shown up pure love. He didn't give us money, but they show us commitment. They show us some sacrifice. They know, we all know they are ready to do this, and we are ready to help them do this too. We hope the game of basketball to grow in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We can improve basketball in the Nigerian league from the university also. You take care of these guys. Let them know you mix education together with your basketball. It helps everything grow. You can't go to school, you can play basketball. And you can play basketball, but you cannot go to school. It's bad. You have to play basketball and you have to go to school.
The program for sports is designed in a manner that it can accommodate students. On a Wednesday like that, we have classes closed by 2 and then allow students to go and practice sports. That is courtesy our sports unit. And that is the little time and weekends that are put together to train. But despite short, not having enough time to train, we still have been able to put together what we can call a team, just like you have said, and deliver to winning this championship. I say kudos to especially Olumide Oyedeji. If you say collegiate game, which brings in universities, colleges of education, and polytechnics, one will assume that the statutory bodies who are supposed to be NUGA, NASEGA, and the NIPOGAs are the people responsible. But an individual did it now. And I think he should be saluted for his courage. He has done tremendously well. The organization was beautiful. The sponsorship was beautiful. Everything here was on a class of its own. And I salute his courage. And I expect that he should be able to sustain this, because that is the only thing. An individual who has at least passed through the university system, who has played the game of basketball. Basketball has kept him where he is today. He is a superstar, and he wanted to make a superstar out of young men from universities, colleges of education, and polytechnics. That is an effort that should be saluted. I will do anything possible to particularly encourage Olumide to continue with this.
Yeah, nice one. Definitely. I love the
endorsement,
fact that
total endorsement.
I love the fact that in their own school, they had to create time for sports. So I mean, having all lectures end at 2 p.m. So and of course you just go do it. Sports, yeah. I hope all universities and colleges of education, even secondary schools do have that. You have a day for sport, but university, you usually don't have that time. So at the end of the day, you're left between: are you going to focus on your school, your book, I mean, or you have to do the sport. So you have to choose between one. But this school, I think this is a great one. Maybe that's why they have been able to like churn out, good players, achieve this one, and get players that can really win this tournament. So it's a good one.
Cecilia is already beefing at school for not doing that. Okay, let's move on with the show.